Hello everybody, I am now going to be doing a lesson on the legs. I thought I'd change it up a little bit and show you how it will work in an actual superhero. So I just sketched out Daredevil a little bit. I'm just working on his costume. I think I might actually do a full tutorial of him and how you guys can draw him. But I just want to focus in on how the legs look in real time. So let's sketch this bad boy out. I get his armor and stuff like that. I was thinking about doing like a full rendered thing for you guys, but that's not exactly what we're working on right now. Alright, now we're just starting out on the legs. I just wanted to get a nice big gesture because it's the way that the legs are, kind of think of them as like tubes and hams and things like that. See, now this is kind of where I'm like, oh, maybe I should show them what's going on. See, so that's just me gathering groups, right? So I'll tell you in a second how I can get that. Of course, the boy needs shorts. Alright. Now, I'm not going to tell you all the muscle names and things like that. That's really not what I'm going for here. It's just how you break down the muscles and what to look out for and the artist points. So think of the legs as a lot of teardrops, like water drops. They're large groups. So again, this is just how to sketch it out, what to look for. Now the kneecaps, everybody thinks that the kneecaps are like big giant circles. Now Jack Kirby did that, and it's actually 100% wrong. But the thing is that he kept doing it so consistently that people just accepted it because it looks like what his style is supposed to be. Like he did it so well that it was convincing, but it's not how it is. It's actually like two separate parts. So again, the teardrops, right? Now, I just wanted to show like the inside of the thigh on the right leg, and then this one, it's showing a little bit more of the outside. So that's kind of think of it as like the mid-hip muscle, I guess. You can think of it that way. I'll color in the muscles so you guys can see which ones are actually the same ones when they wrap around. So and then they have like the really big shin bone. Now I'm trying to not make them too beefy because it's Daredevil and technically he's supposed to be I think 155, 160, and he's only 5'10". So, you know. But for the sake of this drawing, I'm going to make him pretty beefy. Maybe I'll go back and trim him up a little bit. This is based off of Charlie Cox on the Netflix. I love the Netflix suit. It's awesome. The show itself, I was somebody actually suggested that I did a like a commentary on it. I don't know. I might. So a lot of people think that there's more muscles in the leg than that there actually is. Like I said, they're just big, large muscles in a tight group, right? So that wavy line, that's actually like a tendon that wraps around the muscles. So you can see that in weightlifters and muscular people, but really that's just kind of wrapping around it, wrapping around the muscles. So that's one way to think about it. Because when you draw the art points, you're going to see that division. So it's going to look like it's a completely different muscle, but it's not. But I'm going to color it differently later, so then it's more what you need to look out for, not the name of the muscles. If that makes any sense. I hope it does. I'm sorry. So that's where his groin would be, his crotch. Alright, again, this is where that curvy line is, and it wraps around on the inside, so you're not really going to see a lot of it, but it does emphasize the front of the muscles and make it look like teardrops. So that one is kind of more like an upside down teardrop. The scapula, I believe that's what it's called, for the kneecap. The shin. Also, what you need to look out for is the weight distribution. When muscles are taking more weight, they actually start to fluff up more because there's more blood going into the muscle. So normally when a person stands, they are not standing like 50-50. They usually lean to one side or the other. And if you stand up and actually look at it and look at yourself in the mirror, you'll notice it too. Alright, so here is red. And I'm just going to go through and show you what muscles, even though they are the same muscle, what to look out for when you draw it. So give me a second, I'll show you how that relates to the other leg. So that's kind of like showing in the back there, right along here. I'm trying to figure out what color to use. Trying to not have them look so close together. See, so this is the front. This is the same muscle as the other blue one. It just looks different. That's all. It's just flexed differently in a different angle. And that's the red one. I think it's red. Again, I'm colorblind, sorry. You don't really see that muscle on the other side because, you know, that's showing more of like a 3/4 view, not exactly from the front. By the way, you'll notice that when artists draw faces, we rarely show the front of the, like, straight on, looking straight on, because the human body is not symmetrical at all. Nothing is symmetrical in the human body, and believe me, if you actually do like a symmetrical face, it will look so alien. It will just look so off. So when you draw a face, I'll do a tutorial about that later. Yeah, so click subscribe and like this so then people can actually, you know, learn something hopefully, and learn useful facts. Like, nothing is symmetrical in the human body at all. So if I mean, try to make it look similar. Anything looks similar in the human body, but you know, it's if you do it so it's 100%, it's just gonna look really bad. So I'll do a video about that. So that's like I think it's like the hip muscle, kind of goes down the middle. Again, you notice like most muscles, um, like if you look at the side view, there's a tutorial that I did on the back, like on the side view of the human torso. I'll do the female torso later, but it's just the male torso for now. You can see that the muscles are actually divided right in half. So I think I need to actually do like the back leg for you, the back of the legs. So I'll figure that out too. Alright, let's get rid of that. I'll, yeah, I just did like a little backside view before with the buns of steel there. Again, this is just the back. You'll see. Again, it's just the muscles that are kind of hidden, and it'll show how the legs wrap around. So, yeah. The lower leg it's again, it looks like it's almost divided right in half. In the knee, where it connects to the thigh, the back of the thigh, it literally looks like it's hollow and like there's no muscles in between. That's what it looks like. Yeah, those legs are pretty long. He has those dancer's legs. Alright, see, so there's the color code. See if we can actually hook it up for you. If I can hook it up for you. I don't know anybody say we. So that's like the mid, the muscle, the hip muscle. Show you the wrap around a little bit. Trying to keep the colors even here. That's black, you know. Just don't even notice it. Again, I'm just grouping it. I'm not doing like each individual muscle. Alright, so that's basically it. The back of the leg is kind of easy to draw. So let's see if we can just find the artist points on these legs. I'll do a nice thick line for you guys. So this is drawing it from the back. That's where the knee is. I'm trying to keep this like kind of my style free here, so pardon if it looks kind of basic. Now I'm just going to go over the artist points here. It's pretty close to what it was before when the video first popped up. I'll finish up the Daredevil in a later video, which if you click subscribe you will see. If you like this method, instead of just like standing there, just let me know. Again, like I said, you don't really see like the entire, it divides up the muscle, so that's something that you'll notice. I advise that people do take live model classes, nude modeling classes, if you can do that. I actually started taking those classes around like 13 years old, so yeah. Again, the muscles get bulkier, like most of the weight is on the right leg because he's leaning forward on a escalated surface, so it's going to be more muscle. It's going to be broader. What I'd be looking out for, what you should look out for when you draw any type of body. And again, you could see this stuff on women, except the way that you draw it is a little more curvature. You show a little less. So that's Daredevil. Like I said, I will finish that bad boy up. Hopefully you guys like it. Appreciate it. I look forward to seeing you guys later. Check out my back muscle thing coming up. I will probably, I don't know, maybe I'll do different flex positions with the back and different characters. Or I could just do the basic, generic pose. Or I can mix it up. I don't know. Just let me know what you guys think. And I will see you later.